Today, we're talking about enthusiasm. Welcome back, friends. This show's called Hats Off to You. My name's Jay. This is a thing we do where I try to bring some thought and laughter and other stuff into your life, right? Yeah. Ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of tired right now, and I'm not sure exactly what it is. Could have just been a long day. Could have been the long day after party. Could just be the fact that I'm tired. The nights are coming sooner or whatever. I'm a little sweepy. I'm a little sweepy over here, right? And it's difficult to always, because I'm usually very animated. I'm usually just all over the place and say a lot of things. I use a lot of fun voice and a lot of um, varied intonation. But, I'm not going to say it's an act because it's not. I'm kind of like that by nature. But that being said, I'm not always on. It's not like I'm a jukebox and you just put a piece of American currency in a slot somewhere on my body and I'm just always going to be on. Um, that's why we have the channel here, so that I can do these things in a humorous way, in a way that I feel makes sense to people and makes people happy, haha. And then I can go sleep, and then it's always there. So whenever you want to see things that are funny, haha, you can go see things that are funny, haha, and I don't have to keep doing it. Like you push the button and the little animatronic does its thing, right? That's not to say that I'm tired of doing the channel. I'm just tired right now in this moment. And I'm channeling my tired energy to try and make a point. And that point is that uh, if, let's say, that I was a street performer, let's say that I was a maybe one of those organ grinder people with the accordions and the dancing monkey. And I wasn't doing that for some reason. I was just maybe chilling, maybe having a smoke, sitting around a bar, taking a shot of whiskey or something, just, trying to take the edge off. And you come up to me and said, "Hey, mister, would you mind doing your thing that you do?" Uh, I would probably mind, you know. You don't necessarily go up to a plumber and say, "Hey, man, I got a couple of pipes that need plumbing here, Mr. Plumber. Can you plumb? I know you're off duty. I know you're trying to cook dinner right now, but can you plumb these two pipes, mister?" Well, yeah, he's probably going to mind. See, that's the thing. Even people who are entertainers, who are maybe they kind of get their high, their rocks off or whatever on entertaining, they're still people, and they only have a finite amount of energy. And these people probably don't always want to be on. And that's not to say that they don't enjoy performing, or not to say that they don't enjoy when somebody comes up and says, "Hey, mister, I want to see you do the thing that you're famous for," because let's be real. Yeah, it's kind of cool to have somebody say, "Hey, that guy's a blank. Let's watch him blank." But that doesn't mean that that person's always going to be on, nor particularly happy to answer whatever it is your every whim and command. And it's not just people who do a thing or whatever, but like for instance, a lot of you probably sleep, I would imagine. And if you're a sleeper, uh, then you've probably at some point in your life been asleep and then the phone has rang. Maybe you tried to turn in early and you got some night owls in your contacts list, or maybe it's real early and you're not a morning person. Uh, Maybe you've just had a long day or whatever, and you're just trying to catch some Z's, or you're starting to doze and somebody calls you, and of course when you pick up, you're below. Yeah. Uh. Yeah. Uh, and the person on the other end is wondering, like, oh, have I bothered you? Oh, have I? Did I wake you up? Kinda, yeah, but I'm here now. And then when you don't act excited or you don't act enthusiastic, then you get the, oh, well, I'm sorry I bothered you. You don't sound happy. What's wrong? Is there a problem? No, I'm just sleepy. I'm just tired, and I'm just sleepy. And that's seriously all there is to it. It ain't that deep, honestly. And I mean, that's really all there is to it. You know, people are they sleep sometimes. People take naps or they try to go to bed, and if you try to wake them up or whatever, uh, then they're gonna sound like they're half dead. And I'm sorry if that's a problem for you or for whoever's trying to call, but people got to recharge. See, you can't be on all the time. And I think a lot of people call or text or email or do things with the expectation that the person that they're trying to talk to is always going to be on all the time, is always going to be just chipper and ready to talk about whatever it is that's on their mind. And maybe the other person ain't really feeling it right now. Maybe the other person just wants to take a freaking nap. Could be. And that's not to say that you're wrong for trying to uh, talk to them, for trying to be a part of their lives and being a part of their existence or whatever. But you got to understand that if the person's talking like this, then probably uh, it's not you, it's them. But uh, they need a few minutes to recharge. You haven't done anything to offend them. They probably feel bad about the way that they're talking to you. Uh, but that's all they can muster. That you're getting is the best they got right then. So just cut them some slack, you know. We all do it. I'm talking to some of you people like you don't sleep, but you do. And you know when people call you or when people are trying to get you to do something and you just ain't feeling it that day, you know how it feels. I want to recharge, but I don't want to look like a jerk. Well, think about the other person when that person don't want to do anything. Hey, I want them to do something, but they kind of being a jerk. They probably don't want to be a jerk though. But oh God, now I think that they're a jerk, and now they think that I think they're a jerk, and I hope they don't think that I think they're a jerk, because I know they're not a jerk, but they probably over there thinking that I think they a jerk, because right now they kind of acting like a jerk, even though I know they ain't a jerk. Just give people some space every so often is all I'm saying. All I'm saying. You know, people aren't always going to be happy all the time. People aren't always going to be excitable all the time. Even me, as animated as I am, I'm dragging right now if it ain't obvious. And that's how it's going to be. Sometimes people just going to drag, and you just got to deal with it, right? You just got to put up with people willing to drag sometimes, because people is going to drag. And I mean, that's just all there is to it. This is a very rudimentary lesson. You're probably like, why is this guy talking so much about wanting some sleep? Well, maybe it's just because I want some sleep. And maybe it's because I'm not mad at people who are trying to keep me awake, because I understand that you want to talk, and I'm glad. I'm genuinely glad that you'd like to talk to me. But sometimes I just need sleep. Sleep. Let's just be chill. Let's just be cool. Don't automatically assume that I'm mad at you. if you call me and I'm sleeping and I sound kind of pissy, uh, I'm not mad at you, although it sounds like I am, and although there might be a moment where I'm thinking, why is this person talking to me? But I know that you ain't trying to keep me up or whatever. I know it. I know you ain't trying to keep me up. I know that you had no idea that I was asleep. Maybe you did, in which case we got a problem. But I'm going to go ahead and give you the benefit of the doubt and assume that you don't know that I'm asleep. So, we're okay. But just understand that if I tell you I'm sleepy, I'm not suddenly going to perk up and put on airs, right? Once again, I'm not a jukebox. You can't slip quarters in me. You can't make me go. Uh, that's why there is this lovely channel here where I have all these wonderful nuggets of comedy and wisdom that you can check out anytime you want to, and you can share with anybody who you want to at any given time because the power of the interweb. So take a look back through some of them. We're at the point now we can do a greatest hits. Maybe they're not all real great looking, not as great as this video, but hey, they're all still pretty great. Share them with your friends. Share them with your family. Go check out Twitter. Go check out Facebook. Hey, stay tuned because more cool stuff's coming. I'm just flying stuff off the top of my head. It's great stuff. I'm telling you. It's great. See? I'm enthusiastic now, and you should be too. And all the people hear him say, hats off to you. Didn't did it, didn't did it, did it.